Thank you, Northwest Blends. Appreciate it. So,
I got it. So I got a couple more comments from Reddit.
oh, do you?
Cornelius. Where the hell are all the agents? New name Sam. They're too busy learning how to shoot from stormtroopers.
All right. So what's
No! This just in. Betty White passed away.
Oh no.
No.
Folks, you heard it here first on the great podcast. Betty White just passed away.
No. Hold on. Let me
Up.
Dude, we were just talking about this the other day at dinner. Oh my God. I was like, she's gonna make it to 100.
And she didn't.
No, she died in 99. God damn it. That woman's a national goddamn treasure.
She is. She was good. I liked her.
Yeah,
she was a
Betty
fox
White.
back in the day.
Well, okay, but that doesn't matter. She was super cool.
Okay, that doesn't matter. She was a super
she's
fox.
Been like super old for like a bazillion years.
Right.
And
So.
gross. Okay, well, that's sad. I'm sad now.
I know, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
My wife really likes Betty White.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh. That kind of ruined our podcast.
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, but you heard it here, folks, first.
Yeah, when this airs.
When this airs next,
Forever
well,
ago.
in Monday. It airs Monday.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the other one we just did
All right.
and move it to February.
All right. So apparently the agents were learning to shoot from stormtroopers.
Yeah, some of those agents shoot really bad,
Well, yeah, just
and
like stormtroopers.
just like stormtroopers, right? I was agreeing with you. Just take the fucking compliment.
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay.
Wow. Who else was on there?
What?
On Reddit. I thought you were
Oh.
reading through them all, and you just
I
kind
got
of
distracted by Betty White.
see. Fucking. That's why we don't have shiny objects in the studio.
RS725. I hated how terribly Niobe treated Neo. She sees him for the first time in 60 years after he literally saves them from annihilation and is treated like garbage.
Right.
Completely out of her character. Why would Lana do that to her?
See, and that's what I mentioned earlier. I didn't like her douchebaggery.
Yeah, I mean, she was the only captain who was like, I will help you, Neo.
Yeah. And now all of a
She
sudden
turns into
she's
a collaborator.
yeah. What was her deal, man? I didn't like that either.
Well, it seemed like she hooked up with that other old lady. They've been living like a pretty nice and
Alternative
reasonable life.
lifestyle?
Well, I mean, it's not alternative for them. It's their lifestyle.
Oh my god.
What? It's not. They were obviously a couple.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe too.
And didn't like Neo coming in there and shaking things up.
No, she didn't. And
Because
I think the way she
pretty
had it,
comfortable.
yeah, that was it. They were comfortable. She was sunsetting her golden years. She was going to eat strawberries and just be happy. But
Yeah.
yeah, apparently she didn't like that.
Oh. I've the bunny. Cobra Kai has better fight scenes.
Oh my god.
Matrix. Well, I mean, Cobra Kai is pretty great.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Shut up!
Nah.
You've not watched Cobra Kai.
No
what is
interest.
wrong with
Just
you?
no interest.
Do you have Netflix?
Yes, I have Netflix.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro. You need to watch Cobra Kai. Oh my God.
Bro.
Dude.
Bro.
It's like amazing because they take literally the same story as the Karate Kid.
Right.
Right.
Okay, let me rephrase
But they
it.
tell it from Johnny's point of view.
I watched like the first 15 minutes and went, okay, I'm just not into it.
But it's kind of funny because from Johnny's point of view, Daniel's the villain.
Right. I get the story
so
plot.
great.
I've read what it's about and all
I've
that.
always liked Johnny better than Danny because Danny was a douche.
No, he was a good kid. He painted Miyagi's fence and waxed his car. And
You'll have a different opinion if you watch Cobra Kai because he comes across like an asshole.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
He's just running around like, oh, yeah, I'm going to steal your girlfriend, Johnny. And then I'm going to beat you up, Johnny. And I'm going to get an old man to beat you up some more.
Right.
It's super funny.
Yeah, I get it. I just, maybe I'll...
He ruined his life, man.
He didn't ruin his life.
It
you know
ruined
what? though?
Johnny's life, dude.
Johnny was a jerk to begin with.
Yeah, that may be. But guess what? It literally ruined his life.
You know what?
Losing that karate
Had he
tournament
not
ruined
been a
his life.
jerk to begin with, maybe it would end a little differently. Like they both would have bowed to each other and said, hey, let's start our own dojo together. And we'll call it Cobra Kai
You need to
kid.
watch Cobra Kai. You need to watch it. It's good.
Okay.
It's good shit, pal.
Well, all right. Maybe I will. I don't know. I get busy. You know. But I like sci-fi better than I like karate-fi.
All right, that's fair.
You know.
Me too.
Yeah.
But God, every time I'm watching Star Wars,
Yeah.
like somebody comes in the room, oh my God, it's Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your point?
You should know by now what my next words are going to be.
It's wrestling or Star Wars, babe.
I know. So my granddaughter, little Audrey,
Yeah.
she now knows it, right? She's 7, and she recognizes it as soon as it comes on. Oh no, Papa, are you going to watch that? Yes, I am. It's Star Wars.
Yeah, that's right. Only reason to have Disney Plus, my man.
Yeah. Well,
No, like
The Mandalorian.
I don't really watch nothing else on Disney Plus. But
That's yeah. Well, I got it for The Mandalorian,
yeah.
and then
What'd you think of The Mandalorian? Do you
I
like
liked it until the issues.
Did you feel like it was fan service for 2 seasons?
I don't know what fan service is,
Yeah,
but
like just trying to give the fans what they want to get them to pay you $15 a month.
I don't know. No, I just felt like because we got grandkids, so Disney Plus kind of works for us.
Yeah, well, I'll
Disney
tell you
shows,
what,
but The Mandalorian worked for me.
season 2 of The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
Rosario Dawson
Oh yeah.
has Ahsoka Tano. Like, oh yeah.
So I
Yeah,
watched
look at
it
this.
and I thought The Mandalorian was great. I think I kind of stopped watching Disney Plus just as my own private protest because of the things that happened in that resulted in the Lady Mandalorian not being on the show anymore.
What, because she was a jerk?
Yeah. And
Well, she
said what she
exhibited
said.
bad behavior.
she said what she said and lost her job
Yeah,
over
she
it. But
exhibited bad behavior.
there's a lot of things that I could point out that is the exact same thing that did not get. Oh, Greta. That's what I was going to do.
What?
Never mind. I just thought of it. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that have done stupid things and said stupid things, but their careers go on and they do great things. But now, since I'm watching Disney Plus again for Hawkeye,
Okay, so what's your problem with them firing Cara Dune?
I don't know. I gotta go back and find out because I think she just said something. She just voiced her opinion about something. I think, and they fired her because it was against public opinion or a very loud group of people were upset about it. But I got to go back and find out what she said.
Well,
but
you
that
talk
was my
about-
action.
You talk about what you're going to talk about. I'll find out what's
So,
going on.
well, what I was going to talk about was Hawkeye. Right, I've been watching that. The wife and I.
Yeah.
So there's a section in there, and this is where the listeners need to come in and correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, pretty common. So in Hawkeye, so you know how what was the purple guy's name in Guardian of the Galaxy? Ronan.
Yeah.
Right. So in Hawkeye, he's talking to this killer lady. I don't know her name. I never know anybody's name. So anyway, get used to it. So he was explaining to her that he saw Ronan die, and the guy that killed Ronan is also dead. So he was explaining this. Hawkeye was explaining this to a girl that he was fighting against, this evil girl.
Oh, wait.
And he explained that to her. But the way Ronan died, I thought, was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
He did.
And he was killed by Star-Lord.
He was. Well, he was killed by all of the Guardians.
Well, but I
'Cause
thought...
they held on to the stone together.
Well, I thought he just had it by himself, and he... Anyway,
And they were all
fine,
holding on to
but
him.
Hawkeye was not one of them. All right? It doesn't
But
matter if
hold
they're
up.
holding hands or not.
In the Infinity Stones, doesn't he go get that stone?
Hawkeye?
Yeah, in the last 2 movies. Isn't he the one that goes and gets that stone?
I'm not sure. I got to go back and look. I don't remember who
Yeah,
got
I
what
think he
stone.
might have.
But he didn't kill Ronan, did he?
No.
No. That...
He might have been there, though. He might have seen it because he was trying to nab one of the stones. I think.
But still, Ronan was killed by Star-Lord.
Yeah.
So even if Hawkeye went back to get the stone, he would, even if he saw that, Star-Lord's not dead. And he said the guy that killed him is dead.
Now, but when does Hawkeye take place?
Well, it's after, it was after all the, I think it's after all the Infinity stuff, or Infinity.
But is it, if it takes place in between?
Because they
part
have
one and part 2.
Well, there's a memorial. There's a memorial on there for all that happened. So it makes it look like that was in the past.
I might have to watch this show because
I
feel like you're wrong.
I don't know. And how many times have you had to say, no, you were right?
Never.
It's recorded on so many of our podcasts. But I digress. So even if you are right, okay, let's say it's in the middle of something, it doesn't matter. Ronan was still killed by Star-Lord. Now, I have to check and see, is Star-Lord still dead when everyone turned to dust?
Yeah.
Okay, so then when they reversed everything and killed what's his name and got the stones back and snapped and everything went back to normal, that would bring back Star-Lord.
Right.
Did that bring back Ronan?
No.
Okay, so Ronan's dead, Hawkeye didn't see it, and Star-Lord is dead, the guy who did it. So, I don't know. So, if any of the listeners out there have any idea as to what the hell I'm talking about, post your comments down below, because that one blows my mind. I'm not sure I was following that. Maybe, what am I missing?
I don't know.
Okay, so folks, this is now the Randy Howell podcast because Jason has just faded out.
Gia Carnano got fired, and apparently she's a COVID denier, and racist, transphobic, and anti-Semitic. That's why she got fired.
Oh, there you go. All those things all rolled into one. So I think it was because I think it was pretty stupid for people to get upset. And I mean, did she come out and say COVID's fake, I hate trans people, and Jews can go to hell?
No, she said, looking at her tweet, Jews beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children.
Oh, my God.
Because history is edited. Most people today don't realize that to get to that point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is this any different from hating someone for their political views? Well, it's a lot different, but okay.
Well, she saw some similarities in it. So
fine.
Should she lose her job over it?
Apparently coupled with all the other stuff, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, that's why I stopped. Because I thought...
She's a real pretty girl, though.
Yeah. I thought if she has an opinion, she has the right to state it. It doesn't mean that, I mean, I've got some opinions I hold back.
Me too.
From this podcast.
Me too.
But that's just because I don't want to incite riots or anything. I don't want people to take it out of context. And I don't want people to explode and freak out. I just hold them back.
Yeah, and, views can change. Like a year ago, I would have thought a man forcing another man's hand during a wrestling match to latch onto his penis so he could magically dick flip him was okay.
Right.
And now I realize that was probably wrong.
But I think, not arguing with you, but to look at it another way, if the man consents to it, is it then okay?
He chose to put his hand on Joey Ryan's penis.
I mean, this is, for all intents and purposes, however that saying goes, for so just sign the contract here.
No words consent.
Yeah, and your check will be deposited, and so we've got a plan. Let's do that. So you grabbed his dong, and
but then Joey Ryan pissed off the wrong people, and then everybody came out of the woodwork. And
see,
were like, oh yeah,
and now it's not right.
Yeah, now it's a problem.
Yeah, so
it hasn't been a problem for 15 years.
Yeah, and that's the issue that I have with stating my opinion, and so I just keep it to myself a lot.
Yeah, I mean, should she have lost her job? I don't know, but she probably should have stopped being such an asshole about it.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe she kept pushing the issue and kept doing things. So.
They kept like having to talk to her at work about, according to this article, about okay, so I'm kind of with her on this. So on your Twitter profile, it's now cool to put your pronouns.
Oh, well.
Right? And I'm like, nah, I don't think that's cool. But Disney really wanted her
to do that. So that sounds like that may have added to the frustration and whatnot.
And so her co-stars had to explain it to her, and she just wasn't getting it.
Yeah. So
I mean, if work came to me and said, "Hey, your personal Twitter profile needs to have your pronouns," I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, but I really don't like it."
I would just make a fake Twitter profile, put it out there, and say, "There you go, work,"
It's just
and then keep the ones that I've already got.
Right. But I mean, the whole point is like, I think sometimes work asks a little too much of us as private citizens. And I think
agree.
My work does a really good job of not doing that.
Yeah. My work seems to have been pretty good with letting me clock out and be done.
But it sounds like her work wanted her to put her pronouns in there. And she stated, "They mad because I won't put pronouns in my bio to show my support for trans lives."
Right.
Now I support trans people. I do. I don't have a problem with it. But I just think, why would I have to do that to show my support? Maybe I should do
to
some
make
research.
you happy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, so anyone's got some information on that Hawkeye thing that I was talking about? Put your comments down below. I'm curious. I haven't found anything on the internet relating to that. So am I the only one that caught that? I don't know. So that's my thing.
Do you not own a phone?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, good.
Okay, we've established I've got a phone. Folks, have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Have a safe 22. And Jason, just put your finger down.
It's the New Jersey State bird.
That's it. Folks, we appreciate it. Be safe out there. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful new year.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, Randy from The Great Podcast. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast, and we appreciate it. Now take a moment and visit our sponsor, nwblends.com. nwblends.com offers the freshest coffee you can get available today. It's awesome. Coffee from around the world brought to you and roasted when you order it. The coffee, that's it. They don't roast it weeks or months in advance. They roast it when you order it so you get the freshest coffee available. Single origin or blended coffee, it's up to you. Drip, you can get it in toddy, espresso, or beans if you like to grind your own. nwblends.com. This is the place to get your coffee. Maybe you're not a coffee drinker. That's okay. They've got you covered. Coffee is available as a gift. If you want to give the gift of coffee to somebody this holiday season, do it. nwblends.com. You can even just buy a gift card and let them buy their own coffee. This place is fantastic, folks. You're going to love it. nwblends.com. Great sponsor of the Great Podcast. You should try it. You're going to love it.